What's going on, everybody? It is Dom Does Dinner, Dinner with Dom, Dom Does Cars, whatever you want to call it. I'm here making literally my least favorite thing on the planet to cook. It's super labor intensive. I get super sticky and gross, which at least in the kitchen I hate. I can't stand it. Super labor intensive, but it's something that everybody loves. Like, it's literally, you know, I'm not Italian despite my name. Hello, rigatoni. But it is a delicious Italian food that if you just put a little bit of time and prep into, can be fantastic. I'm gonna let this kind of build up for a second while I get the rest of my stuff together. But we'll turn this up. That's not gonna work. We got some garlic bread. We got some low-fat cream cheese. I know any Italians out there don't hate me. Super important, vegetable cream cheese spread. If you don't have 3 hours an Italian mother or watch Jersey Shore like on the reg, just, you know, don't worry about not making your own sauce. I picked up what was the only thing better than Paul Newman's. I don't know Paul, I'm sure his stuff's great, but according to this, it's Classico. As a marketer myself, the marketing worked, so you know, it is what it is. Don't hate me. I realize that, yes, I could absolutely make my own pasta sauce. But as much as I would love to stream for 3 hours and feel like anybody wants to watch that, I'm not going to do that. And I trust Classico. You need an onion, only half of it, but we need one to start. And then, one of my absolute favorite things, Tyler Morton. You know what? At least I've got a button up on. Let's not talk about what I saw you wearing at a nice dinner the other day. Okay, kid? We need garlic, okay? You're gonna need 3 of these cloves, but pick up as much garlic as you can. It's super healthy, super awesome. And then, if you're in New York, ask for the MANICOTTI. But tonight, we got MANICOTTI. Again, please, if you're legit, get your own hard cheese and grate it. For me, and in the interest of your time, certainly not my own convenience, I picked up some pre-made ricotta and some shredded cheese. While that's going, give me just a second. I'm going to share this in a couple different groups just to make sure everybody out there that needs to see this gets a chance to see this. If you're watching, if you like this, please give me a share. I am, of course, happy that anybody at all would watch this, but if you're in the sharing mood, certainly do that. Trying to get my name out here in Savannah. And for those of you that are watching that didn't know, I've had kind of like a bounce around for a little while. You know that I've been in Arkansas, I've been in Oklahoma, but I can confidently say that right now I am home. I am so incredibly happy here in Savannah, Georgia. If you haven't, if the name Savannah, Georgia doesn't immediately like strike connotations to you of the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, then do yourself a favor right now. Go on Google, or Bing, excuse me. We're a Bing household here. Bing it up and look up Forsyth Park, Savannah, Georgia. One of, if you know, I'm not a historian, Mike Eder, if you see this, I'm sorry. One of the only southern cities, major southern cities that was not destroyed during Sherman's March to the Sea. And you really see it here. I mean, there's literally graves here from the 1700s that I can walk around, and you see certain areas where like Union soldiers like chipped off different dates, so some people live to be 1,000 years. In any case, look up Savannah, Georgia. I love it. I bring that up to say, not everything is from the store. I got this spinach last week from the Forsyth Farmers Market. Interestingly enough, not from a Savannah native. This melting pot of a city actually brought a humble vegetable farmer all the way from 15 minutes from my house to meet me randomly at the Forsyth Farmers Market. In any case, shout out McDonald County, Missouri, Pineville Cozy Camp. You guys got some spinach out here that's rocking. In any case, once again, MANICOTTI, pick it up. I got my water boiling over there. That's one of the things. If I wasn't such a showman, I'd already have done. You are going to want to boil this. Comes in 2 racks, all right? MANICOTTI. All right? You're gonna wanna boil this for 9 minutes, no more, no less. So 1 second. Can always add more water, but you can never take away a chance to see Dom does dinner, so I'm sure you understand. Just 1 minute, I promise this gets more exciting. That's what he said. I hope not to you though. One more group. Who needs to see this? I hope everybody in Joplin's doing well, but I don't think they need to see this. Okay, we're gonna go Savannah, Georgia, and surrounding areas, buy, sell, trade. Boom, we're sold. Back to the music, back to the excitement. Again, this is one of my favorite things of all. Okay, step 1, you got your water boiling. You're careful not to go for more than 9 minutes. Take your manicotti. Put it in. Just like I thought. I'm not a chef, by the way. I just love cooking and have found some interesting ways since college to cook some pretty cool stuff. All right, so you got your manicotti in the boiling water. The next step, you're gonna wanna take that onion that we talked about, remember him? And a knife, ideally you've got more than one. In my case, that's not the case. So, take your onion, you got a cutting board, take that, remember we're only gonna use half of the onion. So, there we go. Not a chef, so if you see me doing something that I should be doing differently, by all means. Alright. Check it, check it, check it. Half an onion. Check your manicotti. Manicotti's doing good. Looking good. Just like you watching this right now. I know there's a smile on your face. Why? Because it's dinner with Dom and it's always killer. Tonight, stuffed manicotti if you're just joining or you can't read. Shout out any blind folk watching this right now. Mad love, mad respect. There's an old African proverb that says, full disclosure, I have no rights to the music here, and I don't mean to appropriate any African culture. I was simply at an event at the Missouri Southern State University International Day, circa 2004. I read this plaque when I was like seriously just waiting for some food, and it said, if you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing. And I firmly believe if you can get your ass in the kitchen, you can cook, and I'm gonna teach you how. Okay? Got the extra onion, compost it, or throw it away. I'm not caring. Either way. Okay, we're gonna chop that onion. And if you find yourself, much like myself, live streaming yourself while you cook, be careful that you don't get so caught up in the reflection that you forget to check your manicotti. We're a couple minutes in, not 9 yet though. We're good. We're chopping onion. Chopping onion, remembering that we forgot to turn on the skillet. Ideally, if you can, you want to get one that's not warped like this, but hey, in representation of 2020, this skillet's killing it. All right, warped. We're good. You can use the bottom of your pot to stir your water. One of the great things about cooking is you do not have to know a recipe. Your mom didn't have to teach you anything. Your grandma doesn't have to still be whipping up the best chili in town. Shout out Nana. Just get your butt in the kitchen, find somebody that likes to cook, and realize really quickly that it's stupid easy to make people think that you know what the heck you're doing. And that's a lesson that applies to a lot in life. Fake it till you make it. Same applies in the kitchen. Cool? Don't like being so far away. Add a little salt. Roll out whatever comes out. Okay, we're gonna dice the onion. So go back across. I don't know if that's what dicing is. That's what I'm calling it though. And you can't tell my mom because she's on a plane to Florida right now. Shout out, Mom, if you catch the replay. Actually, funny story. This is one of the things that my mom, who I ragged on a little bit for never letting me eat steak that wasn't well done until I was 18 and got my own job. Shout out Independence. She was actually the one that introduced me to stuffed manicotti. Once again, not an Italian family. Don't be upset if this is not like authentic. It's not supposed to be. It's just an easy way that you can cook. Okay? Got your half onion. If you're also like me and constantly moving and have things in multiple states, these pots work just as well as a bowl. I do have bowls, but I'm trying to not make a mess. Didn't really accomplish that. Next up, use your leftover manicotti rack, put the onion, the half of it that you didn't cut and dice, or whatever nice. Throw that guy right there if it's perfect. Okay. Oh man, I forgot. This knockoff selfie light. What would y'all do without this? Alright, Steve Basinger, what's up? What's up, everybody? If you're watching from Fletcher, how's it going? If you're out in Tulsa, 4747 South Yale, Midtown Kia, shout out. Or if you're at that other place in Fayetteville, what's going on, everybody? I'm glad you're here. Once again, Dom Does Dinner. Dinner with Dom. Dom Does Cars, doing it in the kitchen, teaching you just how easy it is to have no culinary experience, teaching, or anything other than a desire to cook. To cook. I see the steam in the background. Thank God I was looking at myself. How we doing? 2 more minutes, once again, with your manicotti in the boiling water. No more than 9 minutes. After that, you're in trouble because it's not al dente, and people will look at your recipe and be like, what are you doing? Even more. So, next up, garlic. I've never really learned how to do this, but let's see. Just need 3. All right. Yeah, look how pretty that is. So good for you. Now we're making a mess. So we got 1, 2. Is there another one in there? Trick or treat. No. And another one. Cool. 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna show you this real quick. I have worked in a lot of restaurants. I'm always in the front of the house. Could never imagine. Like, shout out to any of those frontline back of house workers that are still out there killing it. I know that that job is incredibly demanding, both physically and mentally. Again, watch your water. If you keep it steaming a little bit while you're trying to build up your Facebook Live, you're gonna need to add a little bit more water. We're making a mess in here, but that's all right. Oh, and I wanted to say this recipe is super cool because I cook a lot of steak, I eat a lot of meat, but today actually is 6 months that I've gone without having a single drop of alcohol. And so I'm not going to make a big deal about that. But as a part of that, I've really taken an interest in trying to get myself healthier. So I'm trying to find different ways to eat that don't, trying to get like a whole body wellness thing going. And I mean, trust me, I'm not perfect. So if anybody's out there that's done something similar to what I'm doing, give me all the advice you've got. But in any case, I mentioned that because this meal, it's not vegan, but it is, I guess it could be vegetarian. I've got a secret ingredient that I'll show you that you can add or not add if you want. In any case, boom, look at that. Steaming. I'm gleaming because I know what's coming up. Some delicious manicotti. All right, once you take your manicotti off the stove, it's important to immediately drain that out, dry that stuff out, which I'm gonna do while I'm talking and not doing that. Turn your oven on to 400 degrees, all right? Get that thing started. And Enjoy the soothing sounds of Above and Beyond for just a minute. All right, once again, this process would be extremely easy if I knew in which state or storage unit my strainer was. Right now, I got some kind of misshapen pot. Check it out. All right, get all that water out. You don't want to get a 13x9 pan if you don't have one. These are super inexpensive. I stopped by Publix. I got like 3 days for $2, and they're perfect for just about everything I'm gonna cook. Get some paper towel, we're quick doing this. Right. If you don't know what manicotti looks like, it is this noodle. Cool? Cool? Manicotti. This is not going to be a quick video, by the way, but I appreciate each and every one of you that's watching this right now. Again, if you are in the low country, my name's Dominic Box. I am proud to say that I work at Vaden Nissan of Savannah. I would love the opportunity to show you that I'm more than Savannah's favorite car salesman. I am also interested in meeting you. I love to cook, I love to go out, and since I've moved here, I promise it wasn't me. It was not me. I moved here January 21st, and all this crazy stuff happened. So I've not got, like, other than like walking trips that I've taken on my own, I've not gotten to experience the city. I've sold a lot of cars, I've made a lot of friends, and I'd love to make another one. So if you're watching, comment, let me know where you're seeing this at. More than a car salesman, y'all, but I do sell a lot. And if you're looking, I'd like to talk. Cool. Let that chill. We're drying out. Don't burn your house down. Turn that down. All right, we're gonna get back to our garlic. This is Love Songs by Matter. And if anybody is watching and commenting, I promise I'll get back to you. Right now, I don't have a team like Gary Vee, but give me like 6 months and we'll see where we're at, okay? Can't comment back while I'm doing this and trying not to burn my house down. There's levels to this, right? Levels. Not normally such a mess, but all right. Got the skin off your garlic however you can, by hook or crook. Alright. Again, totally not Italian, don't hate. Just relate. You like to cook, I like to cook. I like to talk to people. And I feel like I overload you guys with tons of car stuff, which is a huge part of my life. But there's more to it than that. Try not to cut off your finger. Ah, just kidding. All right, take your garlic, throw that with your onion. delightful. Try to keep your Taco Bell Diablo sauce from falling out of your fridge when you get your butter. I'm gonna cut off 1 tablespoon or teaspoon, whatever that TSP is. Okay. I can't believe it, that's butter. Okay. Your butter should be sizzling. I've got this on medium-high heat. Okay. And then, oh my God. Take a knife. Get that butter, save it for later. Take your garlic and onions, throw it on there. Wash off. We're gonna want that garlic and onion to sit there and saute for like 3 minutes. You don't want it to burn, you want it to keep moving. You just want to caramelize it for just a bit. Ow, good Lord. This is all access. Keep it shaking, keep it grooving. Shake it boot if you want. Alright. Alright. While that's getting finished, we are going to get to the most important part of manicotti, which is mixing your cheese. We've got ricotta, Parmesan, mozzarella, garden vegetable cream cheese, and low-fat cream cheese. All right, normally not such a mess maker, but here we are. Another thing, all right, we use the manicotti boiling pan. This is 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. This isn't anything special. It's like $3. Your grandma would kill me if she saw that. Get it open. Remember, you've got a big bowl, I've got a pot, it's cool. All of that ricotta cheese straight into your bowl. All right, your house should start to smell incredible. Vegetables should look like that. All right. Once again, look at that, delicious, delicious. My onions, my garlic, it's all clear. No fear, it's about to get interesting. Once again, no Italians were consulted before the making of this video. I realize this is not authentic manicotti, it's MANICOTTI. MANICOTTI. Alright, get your ricotta out. Get everything in there. We don't waste anything. Times are tough for everybody. And even if they aren't or weren't, there's no reason to waste ricotta. You gotta get it all. Look at that. Cool. My roommate's gonna kill me. Okay. You're gonna wanna get 4 ounces of vegetable or garden vegetable cream cheese. I have no idea how much 4 ounces of cream cheese is, but I do know this is 6. And I can do a little bit of division or subtraction, allegedly. Cool. Then you got 6 ounces of low-fat cream cheese. This works a lot better if you've left it out for 3 hours like me, not because you're lazy, but because you're prepping. And we ain't talking polo, we're talking saving yourself time in the kitchen. You've got a massively busy schedule just like I do. Some of us work 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And just like when you start your day, if you've got some things laid out and ready, it makes what could be an extremely stressful hour, 2-hour long process take like 20 minutes. Now in my case right now, stuff's spread out everywhere, but you know, typically stuff's a lot cleaner, but your hands won't be, and this is just the start. All right, 6 ounces. Low-fat cream cheese. This stuff is like thick with 7 C's, but that's all right because you're about to see what DDC can do in the kitchen. Okay? I like to mix it a little bit right there. I did say this is a 4-cheese manicotti. The reality is, actually a 5-cheese manicotti, because rather than buying my own cheese, shredding it up like grandma would, I got the Italian blend. So we've got ricotta, cream cheese, Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano. All right. I promise I'm strong enough to open these. I'm just not going to. I like using a knife. Cool. I don't really remember how much cheese is supposed to go in there, but there's one thing that I've never heard anybody say, oh my god, there's too much cheese. So go crazy, use as much cheese as you please. I'm gonna throw it all in there. And make no mistake, I've never said that this is gonna be a healthy meal, but we are gonna add that fresh farmer's market spinach to, if nothing else, give it a little color, give it a little kick. And if you're lucky, you might get buffed like Popeye, if that's your thing. Okay. Another thing, we didn't forget about those onions and garlic. Of course, they're beautiful. Throw it on top. Okay, then somehow, someway, you gotta shred your spinach. I'm gonna be honest, I've literally not made this meal since 2012, so it's been like 8 years. And back then, I was not concerned about having spinach in anything. So I'm just gonna use my hands and tear this. If you're into ASMR, we'll do this right here. Just want it to be, actually, I've got something that can help with this. It's about half a cup, or in my case, like the last of the bag before it spoils. So as much as you want. There's no rules here. I'm not your mom. All right, we got the spinach, mostly. See that? Hello. What's up, Ali Don Burns? I'm not talking to anybody because I'm so busy here, but I did see you just pop in, so how's it going? All right, we're gonna throw that in there. Oh my gosh. Try not to miss. We're gonna give it one. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta see this. All right, look at that, look at all that color. All right, you're gonna wanna mix all of this up as much as you can. I'm sure that looks ridiculous, but I don't have a blender right now. I do have this though, so we're gonna try this out. I just need this to be as smooth as possible because I've got to get all of that, not into this one, but into a few of them. All right. It's one of my favorite songs, and since I saw my homie Ali Don Burns, I gotta play this. This is Mikey Mike Doing Me. It's kind of been like the soundtrack to my life. You just didn't know it. There are curse words, so any children under the age of anything, you know, whatever. But if you can hear this, listen to the words. Mark Zuckerberg, if you're watching, I don't own the rights to any of this. Mikey Mike. The song's called Doing Me. I'm taking my manicotti mixture, putting it in my little Digi-Ninja. Sure, shout out Billy Merritt, good marketing. My Ninja Fruit or whatever this thing's called. Hallway, with the queen, somewhere at sea, singing loud, singing proud. It's good to be free. Working. I'm gonna fall in and out of love a few thousand times. Still got room for more though. Shout out. Nobody told Tyler Morton he was right. I gotta roll up my sleeves for this one. Boy, I swear he just ain't right. Fuck what they say, I'm doing me. Alright. Wow. Wow, that's really cool looking. That's totally different than it's ever looked. Kind of looks like a healthy smoothie. Wow. It's still thick though. Oh my gosh, it's too much. This is why it's one of my favorite meals to eat and absolute least favorite things on the planet to cook. This is what I get for trying to go like modernize this recipe. All right, so here's where this gets interesting. All right, especially if you only have small Ziploc bags. You've got to get your manicotti mixture, this thick, green, surprisingly good smelling mixture, into your manicotti. Trying to use a spoon doesn't work. Okay, easiest way, I forget the Italian word for it, but get a Ziploc bag, all right? You literally are just gonna wanna all right, this is gonna get messy, but whatever. Got knives falling everywhere. Hope everybody's having a good week, a good month, a good day. Really, once again, want to give thanks to everybody that has been a part of helping me get to Savannah, helping me stay here, helping me feel welcome, helping me truly feel like a part of a team, and in an environment where we're all collectively working towards the same thing. And I don't know if it's the city, I don't know if it's the management team. I got shout out Mike McCann, Miss Thatcher, or Miss Dayton Thatcher. Thank you for having me here. It's getting hot in the kitchen. My gosh. All right. In any case, super happy, and I'm super thankful that anybody at all is watching this right now. I promise you, this meal is going to be worth it. Stick with me. Stick with me. So I tell my customers, just stick with me. If you can't buy today, I promise you we'll find a way. Because I'm Domino's Cars, and that's what I do. All right. Gross. All right, wipe your sweaty brow. You've got a manicotti stuff right there in the bag. Okay. This part's important. This is where I've failed many times. You don't want the corner of your bag that you're gonna snip to be too big, okay? At least this tiniest little amount, okay? See? Look, not much at all. Okay? Then you gotta pop that off. What's up, Jason Hinkleman? We cooked a few meals together, my boy. All right, we got your manicotti. It's not been acting naughty, it's been staying in the house just like me, waiting all day to put this together. I'm excited. Who's that? I don't even know you, but I'm glad you're watching. My name's Dominic Box, I go by Dom Does Cars. Tonight, Dom Does Dinner though. Vade Nissan in Savannah, the only place in town where you get me and leftovers at the same time. If you catch me before I eat them, because I want them, they're delicious. But I'd like to see you, it's the last week of the month, honey. Let's talk, let's do something, all right? Cool. Manicotti. Gross. Ah! Thank God for dry cleaners. Okay, take your manicotti out. Actually, I almost forgot. Critical step. Take your homemade pasta sauce, or if you're like me, just the best stuff you can find at the store. And I don't know if that's this, but there it is. And not too much, but you got your pan right here, 13 by 9. Put a little bit. Just really enough to coat like the bottom layer, but to coat it all the way around. Takes a little more. This stuff looks good. Okay. There we go. Pan should look like that. Coated, but not covered. Right? Then, the shirt's been really good to me, but right now I'm going to be really bad to it. For you, remember that. Dom Does Cars and Dinner. Take your manicotti, take your bag, get the edge that's cut off. Literally, I'll show you how we do this. Alright, you're not going to be able to fill it up all the way. Cool. Alright, you got a full manicotti. Looks like that. Delicious. Alright, take it, lay it down. And I am going to put on some music real quick while I finish this. Part's going to take a while. I'm not stopping this video. You're even going to get the 30 minutes at 400 degrees and a playlist of my choice. So here we go. I am gonna play a band called St. Paul and the Broken Bones. I'm not sure where they're from, but they're fantastic. One of the best voices I've heard in a while. And I mean, it's coming from me, or this voice. Come on. So bear with me, I'm gonna get this done. And thank you for watching me make a mess in the kitchen. How was your walk, Curtis?
Excellent. I was trying to be quiet.
It's okay. My roommate's got that. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm making a mess. Don't worry, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up. It's just a messy meal. I'm still cooking.
If it were neat, it wouldn't be any good.
That's right. That's how you know.
Neat only counts afterwards.
That's right. The messiest part.
Yeah, I should take a picture of this and feed it to that just so they can see what it looks like. They're not getting the under-the-counter view. That's where all the fun happens.
Yeah. Oh, they watch me do it.
Oh, okay.
Show it like, come on, get. Oh my gosh.
Call me when it's ready to eat.
That'll do. It'll be about 40 minutes. True to my word, this meal is ridiculously messy. Especially if you're trying to talk and do it. Be sure to get the sweat on my brow.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Not really the proper cooking attire, but...
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to grab some hummus out of the refrigerator without...
people will see, you won't interfere with me. It's just...
All right.
You got...
It's all your fans.
Up to 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Oh, are you live right now?
I am.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I'll make it fast.
Okay, we'll just do it. Hey, nobody's gonna care. Don't show them your underwear. This guy's voice not incredible.
And there should be some crackers. That'll be better than this hummus.
If I can finally get it in the oven.
Yeah.
What's up, Chase Mooney? Cooking some manicotti, my guy. Shoot. 35 minutes already. We gotta get back to this. The reason why I said I hate doing this so much is because it's super hard and gross to get all your manicotti stuff in. It's really easy to split your manicotti shells, but if you're proficient and consistent, as with most things in life, it may cost you a little sweat. It'll be worth it in the end. No, that's not done. Oh, it keeps coming out the end. See? Super messy. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Just get it done. So the current problem I'm having, as you can see, the bag gets a little wonky after a while, right? So as I'm squeezing it, it decides to come out of everywhere other than where it's supposed to. But we'll make a bigger hole and kind of force the issue, yeah? There we go. Much better. There you go. That's a good one. Once again, shout out to St. Paul and the Broken Bones. This is their NPR Tiny Desk concert. Incredible, incredible band. Check them out. Now we're cooking with oil. We're almost there. Gross. Gotta do what it takes to get the manicotti stuffed, am I right? It's not always easy to stuff your shells, but you make it work. Don't lick your hands up.
It's actually the way this band got started. It's called Broken Bones and Pocket Change. It's kind of a sad song.
One of my absolute favorite songs is about to come on.
Sorry.
Please enjoy it.
It's a rainy day. Ain't nobody, you know, man. Just make it sad. Just get heartbreaking. Sing about it.
We're gonna retire that first bag. It's beyond repair, but dinner's not. Once again, if you're just joining, we're making stuffed manicotti. If you're a vegetarian, don't worry. No steak, no meat, no animals were harmed, and no Italians were consulted before the making of this meal, but you can eat it if you want. You can make it if you can get your rear in here to the kitchen. Not mine, unless we talk about it, and I'd love to. Okay. There comes a point in making this where you just kind of give up on any thought or concern about like staying clean. It's just Sunday, and I'm trying to look my Sunday best for you for Dom Does Dinner. Dinner with Dom is always on at 8 o'clock Sundays, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock if you're in Los Angeles. I don't know why you would be. The weather's terrible there. And don't get me started on that smog. Hollywood's weird, right? Enough of that though. So, again, we saw what a small hole makes things really tough. So we gotta get a bigger hole here, about this size right there. See, perfect size. Boom. Bones. Gonna make these last two really fat. We're almost done. Sometimes you gotta, really get in there.
Say goodbye to my poor soul. Melody.
All right. Nobody ever said this would be clean or healthy, but I promise you it's gonna be the most delicious thing I've cooked all night. Right. Boom. Jeez. All right. Hard part is over. Other than the mess, you don't have to worry about that. I do. All right. Your pan should look like this, full of gently stuffed, full of love and manicotti spread manicotti noodles. All right, once again, we've got Parmesan, ricotta, Asiago, Romano, and spinach in there. Vegetarians, I got your back this time. Okay, next up, take some of your pasta sauce. Again, you don't want to use too much. Throw a little bit on there. So everything's covered. There we go. You know what? Just because this is a special occasion, the next step. What's up, Dominique? How are you? I'm no longer the best car salesman in Tulsa, though my record remains. I am now the favorite salesman of the Savannah Low Country here in sunny, beautiful, and southern Savannah, Georgia. Hope you're doing well. Love seeing you on your grind and your hustle. Looks like you're building your business. That's really cool to see. I told you there was a secret ingredient. That secret ingredient I'm actually going to save for breakfast. I'm not even going to tell you what it was because it's not something I would normally add. But I found an additional one that we're not going to use. We're not going to use that either. But if you've got extra cheese that you want to throw on top, now would be the time to do it. If not, you know what? We're going to throw some cheese. This is my recipe, manicotti, not yours. Finally got a chance to use this. Shred a little bit. Just for the heck of it. This is a big mess and a mistake. Boom. All right. You live and you learn, right? Ooh, another favorite of mine, Tash Sultana. And that's it, all right? That's literally it. Okay, look. See how beautiful? Okay? Take your deliciously prepared with love and skill manicotti Your oven should be set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. No idea what that would be Celsius, but you should, if it applies. And then, for the next 30 minutes, we're gonna sit here and stare at each other. Whoever blinks first loses. But you're a winner, I'm a winner, and I'm excited to let you know that my phone's battery's about to die. So rather than sit here and stare at each other for the next 30 minutes, I promise to post some pictures in the bottom of this of how good and delicious it is. The house, though, literally just getting in the oven is full of wonderful smells. Super easy. Hardest part is getting cleaned up afterwards. If you have big Ziploc bags, use those. And my last bit of advice, if you're in the low country of 912 coastal empire of Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, Bluffton, Brunswick, Hilton Head, or anywhere in the country, world, galaxy, I'd like to meet you. I'd like to sell you a car. I'd love to have dinner with you. And I would love to say thank you again for watching Dinner with Dom. Dom does dinner. It's gonna be good, I promise.